This is the Old Guy Network.
Welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the old guy, the OG. Jay, you know who you are. And look at this. I'm drinking water. Yeah. You know why? Because I don't drink beer until 8 o'clock. That's just a funny rule of mine. Because I usually go to bed around 11 or 12 or whenever I get to bed. But that way I don't drink too much. So I'm drinking the water. And why am I drinking water now? Because I got home a little early today. I was going to go back, but I've got almost 80 hours in 8 days, and I'm an old fella. I'm not used to doing this anymore, so I'm going to take a little break. Tonight, I'm just going to stay home. I'm going to relax on the couch, watch TV, drink a little bit of water until 8 o'clock, and then I'll probably have a beer and just enjoy the company of my pets that I have here. So my dog and my cat. I'm going to take a little tiny break, but tomorrow back at it. The floor will be coming in, so we'll be able to get that down. I think Zane is going to be joining me, the OG in training. I certainly hope so. There was an outside chance he was going to be there today. He didn't make it. He had other obligations, so that's too bad, because he and I work well together, and I can't wait to get him back there, and we can bust out the floors. But if he doesn't show up tomorrow, I'm going to be doing the floor solo, which I don't mind, except it takes me twice as long, or sometimes longer than twice as long, so it'll be a couple of days if I'm doing it by myself. So I'll keep my fingers crossed and hope Zane shows up. And Zane, if you're looking at this video, what are you waiting for? Come on over. I can use some help. But today we did get even more stuff done today. It was really, really good. My new good friend Jake, and I say my good friend, and I've only known him about a week, because this guy was incredible today. He's actually the previous owner of this trailer, and he came by and we talked for a little bit, and he's a real good guy. He said he wanted to clean out the shed because he had left some trash there, so he did. He cleaned out the whole shed. Still got a little bit of stuff in there, but we'll take care of that as soon as we can. But then I was talking about the little addition that's next to the shed, that's attached to the shed, and I said that I wanted to get rid of that, and he said, well, I'll take care of it. And, well, he did. He got some crowbars, a hammer, and a cordless drill, and just went to town on this thing. I mean, it's yeah. And then he wanted to clean it all up tonight, and I said, no, well, why don't you come back later? He says, okay, I'll come back tomorrow. And so I guess he's going to come by tomorrow. We're going to fill up the back of his truck and dispose of much of this stuff. A few things I can keep. The pressure treated lumber I'm going to keep. But as you can see, he worked very hard. Now this is just before he tore it all down. That's what it looked like, and well, now it looks like this. So the shed actually looks pretty good without that other piece on it. And look, there is a tractor inside, and we're going to see if we can't get that tractor started. That would be kind of nice if we could do that. It does have a mowing deck on it, and after we get all this debris taken care of, and hopefully the park will get the tree taken care of, then I'll be able to mow the lawn with it, hopefully. We'll see. If not, I'll bring a lawnmower over, and I'll take care of it that way. So, yeah, thanks, Jake. That was awesome. And we're going to have Jake back anyway. He's going to come back when it's all done, because he is the former owner, and we'll see what he thinks. Because when he bought the place, he really did have a big list of things to do, but things didn't work out. Unfortunately, he bought it for his mother and himself, and his mother was ill, and she passed away. So Jake kind of gave up on the trailer, and that's very understandable. And it was a while before he'd even come back to the trailer, so it's nice that he's there, and he's a hell of a nice guy, and what a hard worker. So, and he did just start a new job, so if he can do this now, because he's going to be busy, very shortly. He's got another job. So thank you, Jake. I really appreciate it. You did a great job, buddy. can't wait to see you tomorrow, and we'll get that stuff all cleaned up. And I appreciate every bit of help that you've given me. So thanks again. And he just happens to be Miranda's boyfriend too. So he's got that going for him, which is nice. But we did a lot of stuff today. Miranda did a lot of painting again, and we took care. Well, I took care of the closers in the cabinets. She went out and got magnetic closers. The bar pedestal is completely done now. It's painted. It's mounted to the floor. And well, I could tell you about everything, but why don't I just show you? I can do that. So let's head on over to the trailer, okay? Magically through the YouTubes. Here we go.
Okay, I've been here for a few hours, and it's coming along. I'm waiting for Miranda to get back with some spackle so we can take care of some little things here on the walls. We'll get those spackled up, and I have the paint to match what we have, so that will be very nice. And we're gonna do something with that. Yeah, this is coming along great. Now the bar's not completely painted yet, but we ran out of paint. But we're running out of time. I'm gonna paint it while it's on the floor. I have already mounted it to the floor, and it is solid. So that's awesome. So once you get some paint, we'll just finish up that side and touch up a few little areas. But that looks great. I can't wait to get the countertop made. All right, so we've almost got all the painting done here. She's gonna need a couple of coats, and then Miranda's gonna do the trim, because tomorrow we're gonna start laying the floor. So all the painting has to be done. Now we've decided to keep this blue wall, bluish gray wall, because it flows right into the front room, and we're going to keep that color. So that'll look nice. We're just going to clean up where there's some, clean up this stuff here. That'll make that look nicer. Now that we found the paint that matches, we don't have a whole lot of it, but we got enough to do this job. And then we'll touch up all this stuff here. And we're going to do another coat of white over here. And I'm also waiting for the closers today for these, so we can put that to rest. And I just got those two doors to paint, and these three right here, the larger ones. I want to wait until after we get the sink stuff done. So that's good. Now if we come back here, the hallway is almost finished, just a couple of places. This is looking real good. I wanted to give you a shot of this because I didn't do this last night. That centerpiece, I took it out already, what was left of it. And I caulked up corners, most of them anyway, and then I ran out of caulking, but I have more at my trailer. So as soon as I can get that, I'll come back and caulk that all up, and it'll look nice. Put another coat of paint on it, and that's going to look pretty good. I can do the same thing over here. It'll look nice. Hopefully Zane will be here tomorrow. He was supposed to show it today, but he got the day off, and his girlfriend's got the day off, so they're out doing their thing. I know she works tomorrow, so hopefully he'll be able to come over here, unless he's got another job to do. But if he can come over here tomorrow, and we'll knock out that floor. He and I together, we can take care of that floor in the kitchen, in the living room, and in the hallway. We could probably do that in 5 hours, 6 hours maybe. We work pretty fast together. So that's good. Now there was another place in here, and it was starting to separate a little bit. And there was no leakage or anything. It just, this molding, so-called molding they made. I mean, this is old school molding. This is like I would do. It was separating a little bit, so I caulked that up. And I planned on painting it, but I don't think I'm gonna have to. It looks pretty good. Same thing over here. Right there needs a little bit of attention, and I will do that when I get more coffee. And out here, Jake, who is somebody new, who actually used to own this trailer, is actually working and taking care of the little shed. And there's Hunter. Yeah, so things are going pretty well. We got Hunter out there helping Jake. Jake's taking the shack apart, and once that's done, that's going to look a lot nicer out there. We just got to get rid of all this extra material we don't need that we can't use. There's some stuff we're going to use, like on the back deck. I'm gonna use some of the pressure treated he's taking apart right now, but a lot of it has to go. But this is coming along, and we are at day 8. This is day 8, which means I'm never sure where to look. Do I look over here? No, I look over here, right? Okay. So day 8, and that means we have another 6 days. Talked to the lady who lives across the street, her and her husband, and we're going to get some landscaping stuff, some mulch and some other stuff, and she's going to give us some ideas, and hopefully the outside is going to look really nice. So I'll keep going. Okay, we are at the end of the day. Well, the end of the day for everybody else, and I'm going to leave and go feed my dog Baxter, and then I'll probably come back. But to tell you the truth, I'm pretty tired. A lot of stuff got done again today. You'll notice all the cupboards, all the big cupboards, these two over here, I got to paint the doors, and then I'll put those back on. But all the other doors are on, they're painted, and they all close. I bought closers today, installed them on here, and look at that. Just, I mean, they close really nice. These are the best closers I've ever had. Hardly any pressure at all. That's nice. And Miranda freshened up the pantry, so that looks really good. And she's going to do the inside of the cupboards tomorrow. The living room is 100% done, and then tomorrow morning Miranda is going over to a place to pick up the flooring, and hopefully we're going to start putting the floor in here tomorrow, and I should have it in either tomorrow or Sunday or Monday, whatever day it is, within the next day or two. So that's pretty good. This is a lot of this is done. We're about probably 80% done, and I still have 6 days left. So it's coming along real nice. And this is really making me happy. I put the final coat of paint on it. Now I still have trim to put on the bottom, but I can't do that until after we put the floor down. So once I put the floor down, put the trim on, then I can do the top. And then do this thing up here. And when it's finished, I wanted it to be like the centerpiece of the trailer as soon as you walk in. Just some nice detail that people will look at and just fall in love with, and they'll have to buy it. So hopefully that's going to work out. But that is nice and solid. Not going anywhere. And I got some spackling today done in here. And tomorrow I'm going to lightly sand it and then put the touch-up paint on it and do the ceiling, and we'll be done.
A lot of stuff was done today, and I forgot to mention Hunter previously, but you saw him in the video. He helped out. He was the supervisor today, and he supervised Jake. So that was pretty cool. Hunter's a great little guy, and he actually does do some work there. He helps. He does, and it was a good day. Everybody got a lot of work done, and I'm so pleased with the way things are going. We still have a fairly long way to go, but I'm really, really hopeful. I got Jared coming back. Jared? No, his name, what's it? Jordan. There, that's the guy. Not Jared. No, that's that old sandwich guy that's in prison now. No, Jordan. He's going to be by, and he's going to finish off the ceilings, painting those up, and I don't know what else. We might have some more stuff for him to do. I don't know. Depends on how long it takes him to do the ceilings, I guess. And he's a busy guy. He works like 3 jobs on Saturday. He does his real job at the Computer Doctor in Hamden. He works for me here, for now. And then he also does DoorDash, just like I do sometimes. So he's a busy kid. And he'll be by tomorrow, along with Jake will be by tomorrow morning. Miranda, I think, is coming by, and hopefully the OG in training, Zane, will be by. And if Zane can't help me with the floor, at least he can help me with the furnace a little bit, because he did take care of the furnace last week. He cleaned it, he got it all ready to go, but we didn't have any oil, and I just got some oil on Thursday, so he's going to bleed the air out of the lines, check it, make sure everything's working the way it's supposed to, and we'll fire up the furnace tomorrow. Hopefully it won't be too hot. The weather, not the furnace. The furnace we want hot. But hopefully that'll be taken care of. And wow, it'll be quite a crowd there tomorrow. But we're going to get most of this done tomorrow, I think. And then Monday morning I've got to order a window, because we do have one window that was broken. So we got to get that fixed. And wow, I'm really hopeful. But the big thing is to get all that trash out of there. Plus, did you notice this? Sporting the green tape on my glasses now, because they broke again. That's what you get when you buy your glasses at the dollar store. They only lasted about 4 years, so well, that's all right. But we did a lot. I'm glad that you showed up today to view this video. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and don't forget to hit that share and like button. Share it on your social media. Come on, the YouTubes, the Twitters, the Instagoogles, whatever the heck it is. Do that, and if you can. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Only about 15% of the people who watch the videos subscribe. I don't know what that's all about. So take a second, subscribe to the channel, and I sure would appreciate it. That's going to do it for me. I'm taking a few hours off tonight. I'm not going back to the trailer until tomorrow morning, so I will see you the next time. This is the OG, and I'm out.